partly it was because she was...
Hi, Scouse, Samantha. I hope you're okay.
But the only time I've ever bothered with her is when she was camping me and slagging me fucking off. Joe is nothing more than a freak. All he did was go back and forth to try and fucking get...
Leave Joey alone.
...fucking ball to try and take me down because that fucking weirdo just wanted a fucking
Hi, Hattie Joe, are you okay?
And that is literally the top and bottom of it. That's why it was all over the fucking event. That's why he was in my box at every available opportunity. That's why he kept going on my account so he could get access to people's boxes and then start fucking showing himself up, singing fucking Hocus Pocus. Or, oh, it's my birthday. Or, I'm leaving the app. Get a grip of yourself. You'll never be main character. You weren't even main character in my fucking relationship with your fucking bride were. So off you fuck. But no. Blasted is being finally being seen, and one day you'll all come to me and you'll say, well, a lot of you know it's all right.
Well, you know, the only way you get main character is Dan is being toxic and vile and disgusting. That's the only reason you've got a platform is because you're vile. You shouldn't even have a platform, in my opinion. Hi, Elisa. I hope you're okay.
Love, hello, Reba. A lot of you know that I'm right anyway, but you'll come to me.
Still in that top, I say, take off the teeth filter before you criticise people for being fake. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If you're coming for me about my appearance, you best, you know, come and show your actual face. Come on. Yeah, I'm the same. Come on. Thank you, JD Marie Martha, for the heart, me. Come on. Show your actual face instead of being a twat behind a fake profile. Hi, Keeks. I hope you're okay. Thank you for the heart, mate.
And a lot of people on the app...
Hi, Amaz. I hope you're okay.
...fucking listen to you. But either way, that's nevertheless. So my argument...
We'll all make... Well... Hang on, I can't understand what you're saying. Hang on a sec. Well, all make you lose this pathetic nut again. Eh? Speak the King's English. Oi, my darling. Why are you going in on just now? I'm not. I just say it's really, 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 really bizarre that she's friends with Toxic Dan. I'm not going in. Hello, oi. Let me drop you a pin. Leave the troll. Of course you will, of course you will. You can't even fucking show your face, can you? Ha! Thank you for the hot mate.
But still, Pippi would like to take advantage, allegedly, of vulnerable women who suffer with intimacy, who he then makes them feel comfortable, has his way, and then lets them go. Allegedly. Thank you, Claire, and it's me.
You're a pathetic excuse for a mother embarrassing your kids. They have to see this mess when they get older. No, they don't. Well, carry on. I'm good, Suzanne. Carry on. Just leave them.
Let's have a look.
This, see you later, Sam, baby cakes. This will be available on my story. Okay. So, yeah, just what he wants people to do is...
If you got the balls to come in the box and speak to me about my kids, come on. Go on. Let's see. Oh, no, you don't, because you're a sad, pathetic loser.
To turn up and to ring the police. So, again, when his address is out there,
Come on, then. No, I'm not talking about you, Maz. Not talking about you. I do get changed too. That's the... I wasn't even wearing this yesterday, you absolute melt. Come in the box. Apparently she's on talking terms with him, Ali, which is beyond me. Come on. I don't know how you invite people to the box, but come on.
Then obviously people will be aware because it is a very built-up area as well. Blocks of flats and just your proper typical residential area, really. But yeah, people need to be aware of it. But there is a story out there. You can just search Clara Bell's name.
Just ignore the troll.
That's up. So if you could all share that to the West Yorkshire pages on Facebook as well, just make everyone aware. And if you want to ring the police on it, because obviously it's more than a hate crime, that, isn't it? Thank you, it's me and Natalie.
These are lovely flowers.
Well, at least I've got the balls to show me face. The fact that you think you can trigger me. Yeah, I know that, I know, that's what I'm saying. Hi, Hayley, I hope you're okay. I know there's no proof of Chippy, that's why I'm not listening to a single word of what Dan is saying, because I think it's disgraceful.
Anyway, yeah, I've got all this time I didn't know I had.
Thanks, Natalie, love.
Well, you think you're so big and clever that you know my kids' names, do you? Right, okay. Brilliant. Good for you.
Flip-flop, you can fuck off. Has got the better of me.
That is somebody who's got no life, I'm telling you now. That Dan and that person in the comments then trying to trigger me, trying to get me to like go raging and flip to get me to get my life discontinued. That's what they were trying to do. That's why I didn't react to them. Right, let's watch this. And it's weird. It's clearly somebody who's had a disagreement with me before. No, it's fine. It's fine. Honestly, don't worry about it. I know you were doing it like to, you know, protect the live and stuff. It is really odd behaviour. Here we go. This is a funny video.
This is Brenda. And she doesn't know that she's about to fall on her bosom more times than I can count while she takes her first aerial sling yoga class. Most people pick up hobbies like reading books or gardening, but here she is flinging herself on a rope. I don't know who told her that she can do this, but let's just watch and see. I'm happy she's actually finding new hobbies after 1 year of fake promises to me. I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this. If I don't watch her closely, these are the type of things that she likes to indulge in. Can somebody tell me what she's doing right now? You're free
I'd love to try it, though.
Ever since she was a child, she always liked to do... Oh, who is you? Trying to...
Right, let's do a quick poll. Let's do a quick poll. There we go. Quick poll. If I can figure out how to do it. Not there. There we go. Let's do a quick poll. Would you try aerial silks? Smiley face, yes. Sad face, no. Would you try aerial silks? Smiley face, yes. Sad face, no. I think I would. Hello,
show my Brenda up, I see.
I can't
Brenda,
say
get on that string right now and show this lady your skills. Stop looking at her and do what she's doing. Oh, good God. She was a fairy, yup. She was a fairy with a fatty on my daddy. Just when I thought this were going okay, boop, she falls like a bag of potatoes.
My kids are not affected by what I do on here. They're not affected by what I do on here. Thanks.
This lady must stop giving her ideas. What the helly Bieber are you doing, if I may ask? I've never seen this kind of rotisserie chicken before.
I will as well.
Wow, she actually
It's from TikTok Shop.
You almost knocked that lady out. Oh, my sweet cookies. You're ripping
No, they won't. No, they won't. They're not aware of what I do. Thanks. Again, thanks.
Wait, you're quite flexible. I wasn't familiar with your game after all of this.
And if so, all I'm doing is gossiping about people. What's so wrong with that? You've got enough to say about me coming on live, talking about people, me doing videos, talking about what happens, but are you going to sit there and say that to the same people who are actually being toxic on this app? Who are actually, you know, an actual problem? No, you're not. You pick me because I'm an easy target, according to you, in your eyes. It ain't bullying. It ain't bullying. Trust me, right? If you think that what I do is bullying, then you seriously need to, you know, look at the definition of bullying. No, they pick me because they think I'm an easy target, and I'm not. Thank you, Georgie. That's the bullies' issues then. If the people are bullying my kids over something that I'm doing, that's bullies' issues. Okay. Okay, again, you're on a 0 account. You haven't got the fucking balls to, come in on your actual account. You have to make a fake account. That tells me that you've got nothing about yourself. There is nothing about you. You ain't got the balls. You ain't got the stones. You ain't got the courage or the fortitude to say what you want to say with your face.
Deserve that burger. Sir Bernard out. This is Brenda. And
I would absolutely try to do those aerial silks. Let's go. What am I going to play next? Let's play this one. So this is a video of Andrew dancing. Hi, Hattie. Thank you, Quirky Cat. I'm just going to say this, right? Just going to say this. I would like to try, but like kids try to bully my little son, my youngest son. He's fucking feral. He's feral. I'm telling you now, it'd be the case of if my kids ever got bullied, which they haven't been bullied up to my knowledge, right? But if they ever did, if the eldest were to get bullied, it'd be the youngest one who goes to sort the bullies out because he's a fucking... Oh, honest to God. What are they like? Oops, I did that, can confirm it. Again, you're on a fake account. You're not, so whoever's behind this Crybaby Claire account is the one behind the other account. Come on, your actual account. Come on. I know. No, it's not. Bounce.
It's Friday night and I'm hot!
Not regarding my kids, no, it's not. Your opinion about my kids is not allowed because you don't know my kids, okay? Facts. I actually love videos like this. Oh, thank you, Alison. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Kids are off limits. Full stop. There you go. There you go. See, this is the proof. You are just proving you are who you are behind those accounts. You are behind those other two accounts. Everyone say bye to Crybaby Claire. Bye-sy bye. Off you pop. What a fucking melt, I'm sorry. Absolute melt. Right. Here we go. Right, Angie thinks Alphabet would turn it around for herself after Scram was done. I'm not going to sing that song. Thank you, T6 Club.
I honestly think Alphabet could turn it around for herself. I really think Alphabet could turn it around. I really do.
Yeah. Thanks, trolls. Do you think that Alphabet is going to turn it around for themselves? Let's do a quick poll. Do you think that Alphabet's going to... Thank you for the heart, mate. Is Alphabet going to turn it around for themselves? Smiley face, yes. Sad face, no. Is Alphabet going to turn it around for themselves? Smiley face, yes. Sad face, no.
No, I do. You watch. I really do think she will turn it around for herself. I honestly think Alphabet could turn it around for herself.
I don't.
I really think Alphabet could turn it around. I really do.
In order I don't think Alpha would ever be able to turn it around for themselves. For Alphabet to be taken seriously, and for anybody to sit there and take any chance of listening to what like they've actually changed and stuff, they would have to actually put a heck of a lot of work into it. And I'm not talking about like a day, a week, a month. I'm talking about like months and years. And they would still, they'd still have that massive digital footprint of the lies and stuff that they've done on this app. Because if you are genuine... Hello, Sophie, you okay, darling? I hope you're okay. If you were actually genuine, your words and your actions would match, and that's very important. Like, from my opinion, it's very important that when you're trying to be genuine and when you are, actually genuinely sorry. And thank you, sweet Caroline, for the heart. I hope you're okay, darling. If you are actually wanting to make a change, then your words and your actions match up. Oh, bless you. Lots of love, fun. If there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I'm okay. Yeah, they do. They need to. I don't know what else is going to work, but yeah. What video? Considering we are talking about Alphabet, let's watch these Alphabet videos. Thank you, Becky.
Go out to get milk, went out to get beer.
Will do. Okay. Alphabet discusses their dad. Oh my God, their dad. Alphabet discusses their dad.
He didn't go out to get milk, he went out to get beer and never came back.
Only for a little bit, yeah.
That's funny. That's true though. Not milk, no. Beer.
I know, I remember that. Thank you, Beckham. I do kind of, when it comes to their childhood, I do kind of feel sorry for them. Like, in a sense of, you can tell they've not had a good childhood. Maybe that's just me again being overly empathetic. I know I saw that, Lou. I saw that. Maybe that's me being overly empathetic, but I don't know. I hope so.
They resurfaced.
I mean, not I hope so, but for the fact that they should be on it, I hope so, because it'll be a car crash. No, put the steel cap toe boot away. I don't need it. I'm okay. I've got no idea, Quentin. Alpha says everything they did bad online was when they were young and they changed.
It's old shit, but I was a child back then, do you know what I'm saying? I'm an adult now. They can't surface anything new because I've changed. So they have to go back in time.
You've not changed.
I was a child. Do you get what I'm saying? They resurface old shit, but they forget I was a child, I was growing. I just happened to be online, social media. Do you know what I'm saying? 16 isn't a child. It is literally
Hi, Beardy Apple Boots. I hope you're okay.
They resurfaced.
You've not changed though, because you were still. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they were still, S-baiting at the beginning of the year. That's not change. I'm okay, thank you, Lou. How are you? Let's go to the next video.
Private, but I did.
Oh, did you call yourself him then? Yeah, I did as well.
But I did it to myself. I self-sabotaged myself.
I'm glad you're good.
I bet the comments are like, oh, look at her now, look at him now, yeah, absolutely lying through his teeth. Yeah, laugh emoji. Private, but I did it to myself.
Again, another example how was actually not trans, but I will respect your pronouns that you claim to want to use. Just... Right, let's... Sobriety Jack, are we ready? Yeah. That's okay.
You, my baby life, you're setting me.
That's okay.
We can go to the ends of the earth for me. Let me through, let me out, and I can feel.
It's a no from me. Sorry, Jack. Oh, right, okay. Okay. Let's play Annette. Are we ready?
So,
Annette speaks about if she was to do Scram with Dan.
Katie, I've been asked this a couple of times. Would I do Come Dine With Me? Would I do it?
Nope.
The answer is if I was asked, I would talk to DG about it. Because I would need help. I have bad dexterity and I would struggle. And I'd have to talk it through with DG as to what I was allowed
dexterity
to
mean?
have help with.
Alexa, what does dexterity mean?
Dexterity is usually defined as skill or adroitness in using the hands or body. Agility. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for dexterity.
Can you give me more definitions, please, Alexa? Alexa, can you give me more definitions of dexterity, please?
I have
She
one
can't
more
talk.
definition for the noun, dexterity. Mental adroitness or skill. Cleverness.
Okay. Right, okay, thank you.
As to what I could and couldn't do. That would then determine whether I took part or not. If he wanted to ask me and have a conversation with me, I would. And we'll just leave it at that.
I don't know what it means. It's something to do with your fingers and your body and your joints.
So emotional support, Pickle. I can't stand for long periods of time. So I couldn't stand in a kitchen doing food prep. That's why I struggle with doing food at home. I struggle because I can't do it. I can't stand up for long periods of time.
Oh, gosh.
So, yeah, that's one of the reasons I struggle with food prep at home. So this is the problem with me taking part in Come Dine With Me. I struggle with food prep. If I struggle with food prep for myself, I'd struggle to do a meal for people. I really would. And that's why I don't think I could do it, if I'm 100% honest. I certainly couldn't do it on my own.
Yeah.
That old queen. So, Katie, have I been asked this a couple of...
I don't know. I don't even think she would be asked. Asked. Not asked. Asked. All right. Jesus, pipe down. Yeah, they are valid. Right. So, let's play some more videos of Annette.
Laugh when the trolls...
Annette is ready to give you a clap back. What the hell is going on out there? Can you hear that? What is that? Oh wow, I don't even know what's going on. It's in somebody's back garden. What? Oh. No, it's a kid crying and then there was an adult and a woman shouting. I can't see anything, I can just hear. Oh, I hope they're alright. Aww. It's not my kids. My kids are sound, they're out.
Giving me the opportunity to make clapback videos, and I'm taking the opportunity. I'm earning money. I've earned £200 in the last week from clapback videos.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue.
I hope the child's okay.
Literally, just from the clapback videos, I've earned £200. Why not? If the trolls are going to give me the ammunition to do clapbacks, why not do it? Thank you, all of you. I will be carrying on and doing more of them. I've already got some saved in my drafts. Literally, I'm racking them up as I go through my comments and filter through my filtered comments. I'm finding ones that I'm going to make videos about, and then I'd make videos about them, and I've got a pile of them in my saved videos ready to upload bit by bit.
Yeah. Everybody stop trolling her immediately so she can't make clapback videos.
When the
it's basically answering back to people who are saying nasty things.
Them.
Right. Annette moans about mobility scooters at Disneyland. Now, I want you all to watch this video and disregard who's talking about it. But listen to what she's saying and tell me what your opinions are.
Oh, the one thing that did bug me, though, you can tell the people who rent scooters rather than the people who own them and use them all the time.
Be in a cabin, I think.
I do mean scooters, not wheelchairs. The number of adults on mobility scooters
That's okay.
who were carrying children in front of them on a mobility scooter.
Exactly.
They don't realise.
That's a good point. You did nearly 1 over 4 kids with your wheelchair, love, so... Can I see your licence, please?
That's how unsafe that is.
She does have a point. She has a bit of a point.
Unsafe.
Yeah, she did.
Incredibly unsafe.
It is unsafe, I agree.
No, standing on the mobility scooter in front of them. So the adult is sat on the seat and the child is standing on the platform in front of them. It's really unsafe. Really unsafe. The number of people I saw doing it just...
You do have a point, but it's also really unsafe to be riding around in your wheelchair looking at the screen and not looking where you're going.
Made me want to scream, no! Yeah. Them. Oh, the one thing that did bug me...
I'm sorry, but I know I need to find out what's going on, Andrea, because I need to know whether it's all going to be booting off. But you know what I mean? She can't sit there and complain. I mean, she does have a point, to be fair. She does. But she sat there and she was on live and she wasn't paying attention to where her scooter was going. You're a big kid, that's why. Do you know what I mean? I want to see her licence. Oh, now there's a bloody aeroplane or a helicopter. I'm trying to go live here. Why are you all being so noisy?
No. You can tell the people who rent scooters rather than the people who own them and use them all the time. And I do mean scooters, not wheelchairs.
I know.
The number of adults on mobility scooters...
I don't know what's happened.
...who were carrying children in front of them on a mobility scooter.
We've watched it. We've watched that. We've watched it. Why am I watching it?
Hello.
Oh, gosh. Luna responds to comments, part 2.
So, you're asking where my clothes are? Well, they're indoors.
Thank you.
In the wardrobes where they're meant to be. Or they're piled up in the washing pile, getting ready from my holiday. Getting ready to be washed. I'm in my own garden. I can wear whatever I like. If I wanted to come out in my birthday suit and sit in my garden, I'm quite entitled to do that. After all, I'm in my own garden. Do what the heck I like. I'm sorry you don't like that, the fact I'm sat in my birthday suit. Oh, hold on a minute. No, I'm not. I'm actually wearing a dress. Which just goes off the shoulder slightly. So when I hold the phone like this and you can't see the dress, doesn't mean I'm naked. Here you go. I've got a nice dress on. It's a nice cool summer dress. So yeah, I'm not naked at all. Yeah, but most of my clothes are in the wash from the holiday. And you guys need to get over yourselves. Thank you for another video. Hello. So,
I'm not going to lie, but you doing a video like this does look a little bit sus. He was on live before, but then he come off, Joanne. It's a little bit sus. I don't believe men should be topless on an app, and I don't believe women should be topless either. Sorry, that's just my opinion. Like, I don't think so. The only time that we should ever glancingly see anybody's bosoms is when they're feeding their baby. Hello, Swoopsy. I hope you're okay. I know she was wearing a dress. I'm just saying. Thank you, Sally, for the heart me. I hope you're okay. And that goes for the dailies, and she gets gifted big today.
Yes, I'm going on a date with Dark Desires. What? Jedwin? Dinosaur pup, that is adorable. Jedwin, thank you so very, very much. Mwah. I really do appreciate it. I really do.
Don't ask.
Jedwin!
I know some people. Oh, thank you so much, Cotton Clouds, for the little set, the pops. Thank you so much, very much appreciated. Gifting's not an obligation, but it is very much appreciated. I don't feel like, there's some people out there who are like, well, if you don't ask, you don't get. But I feel like you shouldn't be asking people, strangers on the internet, to gift you. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I saw that. Thank you, Sally, for populars. I hope you're okay. I just.
Jedwin, please don't spend too much.
Yeah, it should be a natural thing.
Thank you
get
so
gifted what you get
much,
gifted.
but please make sure you're not spending too much. I've no idea who you are. I don't know what your circumstances are.
Maybe.
But please don't spend more than you can afford, please. Okay. But thank you so much for your support this evening. He's proper spoiling me. Well,
the people that I don't hold value on people who come into the live, whether they gift me or not. I don't sit there and go, well, you can't be in my community if you don't gift me. That's not how I work. Oh, here we go.
And a smile means friendship to everyone. When the mountains divide and the oceans are wide, it's a small world after all. It's a small world.
It's alright, don't worry about it. Thank you for the heart, Rachel. I hope you're okay. Rather sit there and listen to Alphabet singing than listen to another minute of that. Soz. No. Where's the video of where she's talking about what is this?
Dark Desires. Yes, Dark Desires and I are going on a date on Sunday.
It's not that one. I think it's this one.
I want to say, if the men can go topless, why can't the women? No, don't you dare. I want to say, if the men can go topless, why can't the women?
Right. Okay. Let's do a poll. Do you agree with Annette or disagree? Smiley face, you agree. Sad face, you don't. Right, let me get that account out of here. Thank you. Do you agree with Annette? Smiley face, yes. Sad face now. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. I think Dark Desires is something to do with dark romance. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to say any more on that because, you know, put the boot away, Ben. Oops. Sorry. Sorry. We would be banned if we went top. I'm sorry. Yeah, I do as well. I agree there. Right. I can't believe I've just done that. I'm so sorry. Is it? Oh, is it? Yeah, double boot. No, I don't want to. No, nobody wants to see these bad boys. Right, let's play Zach the Brat. Zach the Brat announces his appearance on Scram with Dan and what we can expect to see.
We're going to have such a laugh. It's
Thank
me,
you, Sinead.
Alphabet, CLA, Luke the Judge. You know. Yeah, I'd like to change people's opinions of me. You know, I had a very difficult year last year in my personal life and I didn't really do myself any favours, but I'm the king of accountability, so... I'm literally not going in to win. I'm going in there just to have a fucking vibe, mate. Goes the menu, yes I have, and DG will be...
That's up to you. I'm not like, do you know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and say, you must like this person, you must not like this person. You know, we're all individuals, we're all human beings. We like who we like, we don't like who we don't like. I've gone through a lot of periods where I don't like Zach and I don't like his behaviour. And I've also gone through periods where I like Zach and I like his behaviour. At the minute, I seem to be in the side where he's starting to warm on me again, if that makes sense. So we'll see. I think out of anybody, if anybody's going to come up out of this Scram with Dan, possibly look. Where's that video gone? Here we go. Here we go. So this is, I'm not going to watch all of the videos, I'm just going to watch part of them because I literally cannot listen to any of them like this lot for that long. So this is Scouse on the Planks live and Jojo, Bandbird are in the box and somebody called Rebecca and somebody called Spencer as well. Just listen to what they're saying and have your own opinions on it, okay? No! Where's it gone? Where's the camera gone? How rude. View to disappear. And again, excuse me. Oh, gosh. Again. What am I doing? There we go. Right. There we go. Luke? I think he will. I don't know. Right, let's play.
Make money off this. And the whole point of the awareness over the last 5 years is to make sure that he doesn't have a ready supply of money from vulnerable people and minors. And it's just, you know, I'll tell you what else it'll do as well. Because of the amount of hate that Orion is going to get off the back of this, because awareness will do what it does during, during and after.
You mean bullying? Bullying will do what it does before, during and after, because that's what this is now. It's not awareness, it's gone well past awareness. And I'm sorry, I used to be a fan of Bandbird. I used to be a fan of Bandbird, but she's just becoming just as bad as JoJo. Like, if you don't want certain people to be gifted and you want to make awareness, why don't you tackle TikTok itself? They're talking about Scram with Dan Hun. Why don't you actually tackle the source? TikTok. Why can you not just focus on other people as well? Why have you got to focus on a 22-year-old? By the way, yeah, who has had some shady behaviour. There is some murky things that have happened, but there isn't actual concrete proof that this person is what you are saying they are. Sorry. And some people might not like to hear that. But there isn't. From what I've not seen any concrete proof this person's a PDF. I will do, Hun, yeah.
He will make money off this. And the whole point of the awareness over the last 5 years is to make sure that he doesn't have a ready supply of money from vulnerable people and minors. And it's just, you know...
I'll tell you what else it'll do as well. Because of...
Why when you say with JoJo... Why when you say with JoJo did you agree with her though? What do you want about Ash? What do you mean when I sat with JoJo? I've not sat with JoJo for at least 2 years, darling. Alright. And I've never sat there and gone, Alphaba's a PDF, Alphaba's a pred. You wouldn't catch me unalived, sat with that woman ever again. Trust me. I never sat there and agreed. I never sat there and said, yeah, Alphaba's a pred, Alphaba's a PDF. I've never sat there and said that. JoJo said it multiple times. No, I did not. I did not agree fully at all. If you're going to throw things around like that, you better come with facts.
That Orion is going to get off the back of this,
No, he's
because
not.
awareness will do what it does before, during and after. The amount of hate Orion is going to get off the back of this is going to affect his mental health. Let's not, you know, and he is going to
Why
spiral.
are you coming here? Right. No offence, Ash. Why are you coming in here to speak up and defend somebody like JoJo when she hasn't got a fucking clue who you are and she doesn't give a shit? Simple. And why would you want to even be around a woman like that who actually actively asks her community to search for children's schools? Not once, not 2 times, but 3 times. Thank you, Kelly Brown, for the heart, me. No, I did not. If I sat there and I agreed with her, then you come with receipts. You come to me and you show me where I agreed with that woman that Alphabet was a PDF. Because I can guarantee you now, there's somebody who's sat in this live now who was with me since day dot and was with me all throughout that JoJo situation, all throughout when I was sat in JoJo's live, and they can tell you themselves that I've never ever once sat there and agreed. Oh, we're supposed to just take your word for it, are we? Yeah. I've never once sat there and condemned somebody without proof. Thank you, oops, I did that. Not once. Right, let me replay this because we need to listen to this.
Of money from vulnerable people and minors. And it's just, you know...
I'll tell you what else it'll do as well.
What do you mean? I know what I did back then.
Because of...
What do you mean? What do you mean I know what I did back then? See, if you're trying to point out the fact that I was obviously clearly not on a good path. Exactly. That has never come out of my mouth. Ever. Not once. The whole time I've been on this app, I've never sat there and said that XYZ person is a PDF. Not once. I'm not like the rest of these some of these numpties on this app that go around throwing that word around uselessly. Sorry.
He will make money off this.
I'm sorry now.
And the whole point of the awareness over the last 5 years is to make sure that he doesn't have a ready supply of money from vulnerable people and minors.
I want you to listen to what Jojo says in a minute.
It's just, you know...
I'll tell you what else it'll do as well. Because of the amount of hate that Orion is going to get off the back of this, because awareness will do what it does before, during and after. The amount of hate Orion is going to get off the back of this is going to affect his mental health. That's not, you know, and he is going to spiral because it's going to be another level.
Like you give a shit about anybody's mental health, like you give a shit about Alpha's mental health. Come on. You don't give a shit about Alpha's mental health. Because if you did, you wouldn't have done the things that you've done. Thank you, sweet Caroline. Thank you, oops, I did that. You don't give a shit about Alpha's mental health. Let's not beat around this bush.
So the fact that DG or whoever's running this is not even considering that worries me.
That would be immense. That's a safeguarding issue by itself.
Thank you.
Just on its own. Yeah. Because whatever anybody thinks about the awareness community, genuinely, we want no harm to come to anybody. That's why we do this shit. But it's not been well thought out. He's just, you know, I don't know. The whole thing's just bamboozled me completely. But as an awareness community, we will have to, unfortunately, somebody's going to have to cover this, because otherwise he's just going to lie the whole way through the week and no one's going to be there to point it out.
Someone's going to have to take the hit, unfortunately.
Why?
I vote for Violet. She's not...
Why? They are. Why? Why do you feel like it's your mission to sit there and pull apart everything that somebody says? Why are you that bothered? Well, someone's got to sit there and do it. Someone's got to sit there and take a hit. They have really got it in for Alphabet. They really, really have, and it's fucking disgusting. It's desperate. Exactly, Katie. If you don't like it, don't watch. Simple, right? And I understand that some of their behaviours do need to be brought awareness on, right? But again, they're taking it too far.
In here, I vote for Violet. She's not in here.
I mean, I will be covering it from a standpoint of these are the lies that he's told this week.
Yeah.
Because somebody has to, and we all have to remember to share each other's posts and make points about his terrible behaviour in the past.
Yeah.
Well, I'll come to some of it with gifts off.
Yeah, fabulous.
Of course you will.
No, I don't even want to watch it, especially when it comes down to
that's what they are. Hi, Peg Leg Sue. Thank you for
the fact that they're going to be sitting there eating in and gabbing on about their autism, and when they do have a wobbly moment, they're going to blame it on that. They're going to say that they're having a meltdown. I just can't. I can't watch it.
They had no outrage.
No.
Absolutely. No outrage when Ems and Delusive Angie were announced for the Scram with Dan last time. There was no outrage for them, but with Elphaba's on it now, there's loads of outrage. They are 22 years old and you are in your 50s. I know, Jane. Thank you, Jen. You are in your 50s, mid-50s, in your 40s, right? Elphaba's 22 years old. And you won't be allowed to cam 2 because you'll get copyrighted. Actually, do you know what? I hope you do cam 2 so that you get your account taken. Simple, because DG's not going to want people to cam to it.
I mean, we are all going to have to make sure that we keep up with what's going on, unfortunately, because this is what we do. This is what we, signed up for. When you do this.
No, I get that. I get that.
It's for
I don't want to.
It's going to be.
I don't want to be the person who sits there and has an opinion on something, but then doesn't allow people to have their opinions. I understand that people aren't going to agree. I do think they're problematic. But I do think that at the end of the day, they're 22 years old, and these women are fully grown. They're old enough to be their mother. Well, technically JoJo's not an FYP page, so she can't cam too. She could probably cam to somebody cam to, and if they're an FYP page, but I don't know. Let's move on to the other one. Oh wait, what's happened there? Right. They just anger me. They anger me so much. I've not asked. I might ask DJ, I might message him saying, how are you feeling about people cam to in the next Scram with Dan? And see what he says. And then I'll leave the ball in his court.
But it reinforces the fact that he is not a good member of the trans community.
I'll agree there, right? Okay. I'll agree there, right? I'll agree. They're not a good member. They're not a member of the trans community. They're masquerading, okay? That's my opinion. Elphaba's not trans. The only reason why I say she, her, and they, them for Elphaba is because of the trans community, and I don't want to sit there and be disrespectful towards the trans community. I don't know. He said that for the first time. He said Miss Red can cam too, but I don't know. I'll ask him. I won't be like just blindly cam toing, but out of respect, because I respect DJ and I respect anybody who doesn't want to be cam toed, if that makes sense. But yeah, Elphaba's not a part of the trans community. I'm sorry.
Makes me so cross.
I totally agree, which is why I'm sorry I call them Orion, because they're not trans at all. And it's taking the mick out of everybody.
Thank you, Buffy. I hope you're okay. I just called them Alpha because that's the name they're known as.
For DG
no, there is no high ground. Like, they're both completely wrong. And when I saw DG announce the fact that E was going on it and then immediately transphobic towards E, it made my brain itch, because I was like, how can you be okay? I mean, DG also said that he doesn't care what we say as awareness communities, that we're all thick and we all have nothing better to do with our time. So, yeah, I'll send you the clip.
Please.
Isn't it? So nice. I mean, like, usually bigger creators are the ones that come running this way when they need assistance or help with anything, but don't you dare come running, DG. The second they enter the house to cook food, I can promise you, whatever happens to your reputation at the end of it, and to whoever else is involved, that's on you. If your platform...
Like DG even knows who the fuck you are? Sorry. You actually think that DG knows who you are and he's going to come running to yous and Jojo? No. No. Because look at what happened the last time somebody went running to Jojo for help. Whoops. That was a whole mess, wasn't it? I can't listen to it any more of those them lot talking. I can't. Sorry. They're boring me to tears and they're triggering me. I've got lots of videos, but I don't know. Right, do you know what? Since we're talking about alphabet, I've got this post from...
The problem with people like this...
Oops, I did that. Okay. I know, it's mad, isn't it? I don't understand why people would have the gifts on. Are you still in the live? Oops, I did that. If you are, can you please comment and I can drop you the pin? Right, there we go. Let me drop you the pin. There we go. Here we go. So this video is done by Oops, I Did That, okay? It's an awareness / support for people who are part of the trans community, okay? So basically this is off the back of something Elphaba's said and done on the app. So I'm going to read the first part and then I'll show you this bit here, like the full bit. So, how do I use my platform to help the trans community? I inspire people. I have gone to marches. I've gone to protests. I've spoken out for trans rights. And I live daily as a trans woman, and that's how I help. I'm not going to read it all because they're waffling. You can do all of those things without being trans and without having a platform. All they have done with their platform is spread lots of false and dangerous misinformation and gained thousands for transition that's never happened, which is true. And this, as for inspiring people, that's a joke in itself, which is true. You're not inspiring anybody else, but I'm sorry. So, these are here. Here is the list. Exactly, EQ is a perfect example. A list of places where you can get help for people who are a part of trans community or who feel they need to go on the path of transitioning. So there's the LGBT Foundation, there's the Mermaids UK, NHS How to Find a Gender Identity Clinic, Gender Dysphoria Treatment with the NHS, Trans Bucket, Young Minds and Trans Unite. And if you go to Oops, I Did That, this was posted 2 days ago and it's beyond there. So if everybody can please go on there to share, comment and repost that video please on Oops, I Did That account. Let me find their comment. Let me drop them a pin again. So it's this account. If you go there, it was posted 2 days ago, if that's okay. I don't really do boxes. What do I want to show next? Oh. I'm not playing that video because that was just fucking dickhead. Yeah. Look for reliable resources. Don't go off what some dickhead on this app is saying. You know. That isn't a reliable source. Here we go. Right, so I thought we'd play this. That's okay, you can comment in the comment. I just don't do, I'm not like, I haven't got the energy to do boxes today, no offence. No, exactly, it's never too late. This is a video done by Band Bird. We don't do this for fun, entertainment and awareness are very different. So this is DG's response.
Are you thick?
You watch 24 hours of somebody's live stream, screen recording them, posting them on pages. You're giving them daily exposure every day. No publicity is bad publicity. You don't understand this. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what sometimes I get irate because I think, are you actually that thick? Screen recorders why do you, like my screen recorders do a boss job of keeping me relevant. Listen, big up to my screen recorders. Whether you're a good or you're a bad, because you keep me relevant, and I do appreciate it. Whether you think so or not, you know, ask any of my screen recorders, I'll like their stuff, I'll repost it, I'll do whatever. You keep us relevant. The more I'm seeing on the FYP, the more people that brings in new people. How many people on here have seen a screen recorder of me, didn't like me, thought I was a cunt, and then end up subscribing to me? This is what people don't understand. Stop watching somebody if you want them to stop becoming relevant. Stop posting clips on because the less they're seeing, the less relevant they are. So, Alpha's going to ruin me. That's what everyone said about John Shields. That's what everyone said about Rachel Skinner. You're always going to say someone's going to ruin me. And I'm still sat here with 2,000 people chatting shit in my kitchen.
Hi, man.
Do you know what I mean? Nothing can ruin me because the same type of people allow it by screen recording it and keeping me relevant. So it's a big vicious circle. You know what I mean? I'm here to create content for you lot. I don't condone anything. I don't fucking think it. If someone has a police conviction, right? If someone has a police conviction of said thing or whatever, then they're not coming on. No one has a conviction. Stop your TikTok policing. It's a load of bullshit. No one's asked. Are you?
There we go. That's his response. I agree with him. Thank you, Jan, the honest one. Thank you so much for the heart, mate. I agree with DG because you are, regardless of whether it's good or bad publicity, you are driving them traffic. If you actually wanted somebody off the app, all you need to do is just black them out. Don't talk about them, don't raise awareness, say nothing, don't screen record them, leave them, right? Now, I understand that some behaviours from Alphabet do need to be spoken about, but if nobody's got a... Right, this is the thing, and this is something that people need to get in their heads, right? Even the worst people on this app, right? Thank you, patience. If they have not got a conviction, there is nothing anybody can do to get them off the app. Nothing. Thank you, patience, for the shard of hope. Thank you for the roses. Gifting's not an obligation, but it is very much appreciated. There is nothing anybody can do to get them off the app if they are not convicted. Right? The next best thing that you can do is to stop screen recording them, stop giving them attention. If you want to make awareness of something that they've done, make awareness about it, but don't mention their names, don't use the hashtag. That's the only way you are ever going to hit anybody where it hits who is problematic on this app. Exactly. Do you know what I mean? Right. What else do I want to play? Right, let's play Dave Duran's. Thank you, Oops, I did that for the hearts. Thank you so much. Gifting's not an obligation, but it is appreciated. Thank you. Lots of love. They do, absolutely. They piggyback off Alphabet and they use Alphabet's clout and relevance to get clout and relevance themselves and to get gifted. Fact. Sorry. Nobody can change my mind about that. Unless you are somebody that constantly goes live with their gifts off to make awareness about somebody, then the reason why you talk about people isn't for awareness, it's for relevance and clout. It's the exact same reason why I do the videos I do. It's the exact same reason why I come live and show videos of different people for clout and relevancy. Do you know what I mean? I'm not hiding that fact. Yeah, I use the likes of CLA, I use DJ, I use Alphabet, Mr. UK TikTok official, anybody that's big on the FYP, I use them for relevance and clout. That's how I'm building my platform. That's what I'm known for. It's what I've always been known for on this app. I'm not ashamed of it. I don't share my personal life because it's personal and private. I don't want to put that all over the app, thank you. The only time I've done that is when my kids have been talking in the background of a video like you saw the other day with the cheese string video. Other than that, I don't come on here and share my personal life because it's nobody else's fucking business. It's private and personal. Oh, thank you, Oops, I did that for the treasure box. Oops, I did that has dropped the treasure box. When it opens, grab your coins and say thank you. Simple. I'm not ashamed of who I am. I'm not ashamed of how I'm building my platform. I'm not ashamed to sit there and say I'm a clout chaser and I'm piggybacking off people. Thank you, Rents, for the hat and moustache. Yeehaw. Every single person, right? It was a funny video, wasn't it? When the coins drop, grab your coins and say thank you to Oops, I did that, guys, okay? Right. Every single person on this app, especially if you've got an FYP page, right? Even Miss Fred, okay? Miss Fred's included in this. Anybody who does that, they are a clout chaser. They choose people to talk about to build a platform. Am I right or am I wrong? Every single person. Miss Fred's done it. And she's built a platform which she's been able to sustain. And now she's got her own clout and she's got her own platform. Right? It's all Miss Red's fault. Angie got the platform because she said something wild about her and a dog. Right? But then Angie chases clout in a different way to other people, so we can't really include Angie in that. I know. I'm still winding them up about that. Thank you, Oops, I did that for the populars. Chippy and Just Nana clouted off Angie to get a platform. And I clout off everybody, motherfucker, on this app. Because I want the clout and I want the relevancy and I want to build a platform. And? What, do you rather I sit there and lie to your face? Thank you for the populars, Oops, I did that. Guys, the treasure box is going to open soon. When it opens, grab your coins and say thanks to Oops, I did that. Right, let's play Dave's opinion on Alphabet doing Scrum with Dan.
Fell out my hair. No. Please. If you're eating food, you want some cunt to cook it that's hygienic. I don't give a fuck. You ain't going to go in a restaurant and look at some cunt and think, fuck me, he's ugly as fuck. But he's going to cook some banging food while he's fucking picking his nose, popping his spot and nits are falling past his ear hole. You're going to say, I ain't eating in here, Bab, I'm going somewhere else. Making me itch now, just thinking of the cunt. So, like, I can't, like, you guys, like,
he's not wrong.
Communities and all that saying, like, stop being fake.
Hi, Claire, thank you for the
heart. Eat his food, I don't give two fucks.
Don't forget to grab your coins, guys, and say thank you to Oops, I did that.
TikTok or not, there's no amount of fucking dough that would make me want to eat that food. I can't give a fuck. I don't care. I do not give a fuck.
He's not wrong.
Seriously. You still got to put that food in your fucking mouth, mate. And that cunt's cooked it. No, thank you.
No, I don't think I would.
Seriously, not.
If I was on the floor, having a hypo, I wouldn't touch Elphaba's food. Unless they've proven they've become hygienic. If I was on the floor having a hypo episode, I wouldn't. I'd rather just end up in A&E than... No. Thank you.
Fucking boxer shorts look like they've been in the microwave for 2 fucking months. Come out all crusty and fucking stiffed up. No, thank you.
Cotton Clouds.
Don't forget the scabies. I don't know anything about that.
Oh, I don't like liver.
Don't all vomit. But them cunts are going to eat his food. Oh, makes you laugh. They're going, I'm looking forward to it. Are you seeing who's cooking, you cunt? What the fuck are you looking forward to? There ain't 60,000 fucking viewers going to be able to one little bit let me put that cunt's food in my mouth.
No, I don't like liver.
Let me just tell you, right there.
Hi, Maria. Are you okay? I'm not playing the rest because it's like on for 14 minutes, but he's got a point. He's got a fair point. Nobody's going to want to actually, if they're not scrubbing up. Right, CLA's not happy with DG's new name for the cooking show.
What's going on, darling? It's Scraps. Why is it Scraps with Dan? It's Dine with Dan, not Scraps with Dan.
It's Scran with Dan. It's not Scraps, it's Scran.
Darling?
It's Scran with Dan, not Scraps. Dear Lord. Dear, 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 dear Lord. Dear, 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 dear Lord. Scran's food. Let me have a little look. Right. I want to play this video, right, of Misread. And it's really, really, really sad. Nice. Because, and this is our All the Dramas video, so if all the dramas here, can you comment and I'll drop you the bin. Misread took a filter off the other day. There we go. Let me pin All the Drama. This is All the Drama's video, guys, so if we can all drop a follow to All the Drama. And she felt like she had to take her filters off. And you could tell how uncomfortable she felt doing that. I don't give a shit if you're wearing, I don't know, just Mama G, I'm not sure. Hi, Queen Ray, I hope you're okay. I don't care whether you've got 0 filters on. I don't care whether you've got your filters to the max. Whatever you've got to do to make yourself feel comfortable and happy in your skin to come on this app, do it. Thank you, Queen Ray, for the flowers. Do it. Nobody should be out here shaming anybody else for using filters because, do you know what? It's not nice. It's not classy. Do you know what? People like that deserve people like that deserve people to find their faces and show their faces. But there's not one single person on this app that is fucking perfect. There isn't. We've all got flaws. Every single one of us. We're all beautiful in our own rights, regardless whether we use filters or not. It bugs me that people just, like, drag Misread all the time for wearing filters. And, like, women should be supporting women, men should be supporting men. We should be able to do what we feel comfortable with. I'm not sure, hon. We should be able to do what we feel comfortable with.
But I'm going to show you my true face today. Because I shouldn't be ashamed. I shouldn't be ashamed of being 45 and being natural, apart from my lips. And it's normal. It's normal. Aging is a normal process. And I've burnt every wrinkle.
It's disgusting.
And every scar. It all tells a story, right? Okay, guys. Here we go.
It's sad. She's such a pretty lady as well.
Let me get it. How many guys? Enhance.
Exactly.
That's my true face, guys.
say she's pretty.
Okay.
The only filter that I've got on is the teeth whitener. I don't use any other filters. But that's what I'm comfortable with. If Miss Red's comfortable with wearing another filter, then that's up to her.
So this is me.
I know.
45. Wrinkles, dark circles, scars. No filter. Alright?
No. She doesn't. Thank you. I look older than Miss Red and I'm like a good few years younger than her.
Zero filter. However, I do like a filter. So we're going to put a filter on.
Do what you feel comfortable with, darling. Don't let anyone dictate to you. There we
go.
And that's all I'm going to say. Don't let any bloody motherfucker on this app or any dickhead on this app dictate to you whether you should wear filters or not, or what to hold your beauty standards to. Because Swearing Shepherdess said something about the filters, I believe. So yeah. Right. Last video I'm going to play and then I'm coming off. Exactly. Women can't be women anymore. Simple. We should do, just support each other, whatever our decisions are regarding filters, whether we want to wear them or not. Support each other. It's not hard. Right.
It's concerning.
Right, I'm going to play this video, then I'm coming off. Oh, she's horrible. It's awful. She may be pretty on the outside, but her insides are awful. Do you know what I mean? She's one of those types of people. Luke Ham to Swearing Shepherdess, who is in with Dan. Luke reacts and has something to say to Swearing Shepherdess and says she's a disgrace for what she's done to that donkey's foot. No, exactly. Oh.
I'm a bad fucker for wanting to get a farrier to do neglected feet. I am the worst of the worst because I want to get it sorted. She's explaining now. Well, I think this needs listening to then if she's explaining.
She does, I think.
Of course she's explaining. So, where is she? She's explaining. Right,
how can anyone sit there and sit with Dan knowing what he's done and said? I don't get how these creators are comfortable with sitting with somebody like Dan. Wasn't he arrested for, assaulting somebody? Am I getting that right or wrong? I can't remember. But he's not exactly... No, I don't know. I don't know why.
Abused for financial gain and human entertainment. Something I don't agree with horse racing. I'll be absolutely...
Yeah, don't agree with horse racing.
He's looking after though. It's actually banned from that.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Listen, who's she on with?
I heard. I've seen.
Oh, also, there's another thing as well. This is just completely different.
Here we go.
This person lives in someone else's home, so he just rents a room.
I don't rent any, no.
It's a family home as well, where there are children.
No, not anymore. I don't live up there.
Getting drunk.
I don't live up there.
And sniffed up as well, because we all saw the drop back yesterday.
Right.
But they are also inviting people round to the house for a fight.
I'm inviting you, 100%.
Yeah.
Hi, Lee Janet. I'm just glad that your mum lives in a better condition than them stables are, and she's dilapidated because that grating is fucked. It looks like you've been digging fucking worms, love. But I am glad you're okay. That drop back was lovely.
That's fair enough.
Please leave Kieran alone. I know that he sells content, but you are just a number, so stop harassing him because all he wants. 9 a month, love. Thank you.
Can we share the live to Can we share the live to Kieran, please? Can we share the live to Kieran? Can we share this live to Kieran? I haven't mentioned his name. I haven't mentioned his name. Can we share this? Can we share this live to Kieran, please?
Fucking nonce. Yes, is that... You know what she's like? He can't mention me for 30 days, and if he doesn't...
Sheps. I'm going to do this now, Sheps, because you're listening. You're a disgrace how you left that animal's foot. You're a disgrace. You know you're a disgrace. That's why you came on and said you weren't going to talk about us again. You're a fucking disgrace. You're getting your nails done. You're getting your hairs done and leaving that donkey's feet neglected. Get the donkey's foot done. You can go out and get your hair done. You can go out and get your nails done. And if you know anything about seedy toe, that means you need to look after them even more. You need to, if a horse has laminitis or a donkey has laminitis and seedy toe, it means you need to stay on top of it even more. You wouldn't let the feet get in that state.
It's bad, isn't it? You want them to bite.
So when you say you don't agree with horse racing, I don't agree with you interbreeding dogs that have got problem in selling them. You're selling sausage dogs. You're selling sausage dogs for gain. I don't agree with that when you're running a haven. I also don't agree with what you do with the cats. You lock the dogs up as well. When have we ever said that to send the dogs run about? And you're sitting there with a man. Anyway, let's get on with our show, darling. You've got no credibility. You've got no credibility whatsoever. None whatsoever.
She's got a point.
Have we got leave her alone? Nope.
I mean...
Nope.
He has got a fair point. He absolutely has. I know we sit around and say people can support who they want, but I will never understand how anyone can support someone the likes of Dan or somebody like Shep when they're doing the things and saying the things that they're doing. I don't get it. I honestly do not get it. The mind boggles. It boggles. Right, guys, I am coming off live now. I hope you're all okay and I hope you've had a lovely time. I'm going to be back live on Tuesday at 12:30, I think, but it's half term, so just bear with me on that because I don't know. I don't know for definite, but I'm aiming for Tuesday. Lots of love, everybody. Thank you so much to everyone who's been in the live and commented. Thank you everyone who's tapped the screen and everyone who's been respectful. And thank you to everyone who's gifted. Gifting is not an obligation, but it is very much appreciated. And I shall see you all soon. And I just put the boys in the cupboard. You know, the hubby's in the cupboard anyway, so do you know what I mean? Lots of love, everybody. And stay safe. Have a lovely bank holiday weekend.